Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Do not click on that link, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Sue. Thank you for the stars there. Sorry, just because I was sorting this out. There we go. Right, I can come back now. Oh, I just clicked off. Please don't tell me I just clicked off the... No, we're still here. Okay. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to everybody. I was just sorting out that, so don't anybody click on that link from before. I think I've got them all. Chantel, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. How is everybody? Happy St. Patrick's Day. So I'm just popping this camera. Nope. We're here. Hello. Sue, yep, I can see you. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so, sorry, my camera doesn't want to... I set it all up and then just before the live I knocked it. So I think we're there now. Hello. Okay, so today is obviously a abnormal day for us to go live. It's very rare that we go live on a Thursday actually. So, oh Karen, bless you, thank you for the stars. This is our St. Patrick's Day live. So things are a little bit different. We are fully booked for today. It was pre-book only. Obviously we've had this for the last 3 weeks available to book in for. So yeah, we are fully booked today. That includes even if you're already on the order list, I can't add to it at all. So yeah, fully booked for today. The order list was posted on the page earlier. The cut-off was 6 p.m. tonight. I actually cut it off at 7 minutes past 6, so I did leave it a little bit longer. So yeah, the order list has been posted. Again, don't click on that link, guys. Again, bear with me a second. How many did they post? Okay, right, so let me just delete this and then I'll carry on. Okay, perfect. They were Perlingo nights. I know, don't click the link, guys, but right, they stole the picture and then you're doing something, I don't know. So let's go to the wall and let's just explain what's going on. Oh, ignore that wire there. So, oh, can you guys see that? Is that clear enough? Hopefully we can see all of the numbers here. So it's 1 through to 63, and I know it's a weird set of numbers. It's because I only put 9. I thought I put 10 clovers at the top, and then by the time I'd realised it was too late, so we're just going to stick with the 9. So it's a multiples of 9 here. Again, please don't click on the links. Okay, right, so where we go. Okay, so basically what's gonna, thank you Neil. I Okay, I'm going to come back and try explain. I'm going to try and ignore it, and then I'll just jump on and delete whatever I can see. Hopefully they'll get bored soon. So 1 through to 63. Now these are little parcels. They are pegged on because what is going to happen is everybody who has got an order gets to pick a number. Obviously, once that number is gone, that number is gone. I'll then open that numbered parcel, and inside will either be a percentage code for the website. So if you'd like to order again in the future, you have a certain percent off your next order, or an item of jewellery. Neil, you're a star, thank you. So a percentage, so you win something basically. Everybody who has an order today, opening today, gets to pick one number. Now those of you who ordered a special item, so if you ordered an item from the St. Patrick's Day section, for each item ordered you get an extra pick. So if you've ordered one item from the St. Patrick's Day, you get a number pick for obviously booking in for today, and you get a number pick for that item. Okay, so if you have more items, you get more picks. So that's how it works. The colour splash, yep, that can happen today, but with the colour splash, I haven't got the wheel today. I've put Sophie's brilliant idea. We've got the wheel on here. Now, I couldn't find one where the... I don't know if you can see this. Like on the red section, it says purple. On all the names are on the wrong colours. So what we're going to do is if somebody's got a colour splash, we'll spin the wheel, and then whatever number pops up in the word, not the colour. So that says red. If we'll do it on the camera down here. Oh, there we go. It says red. So we'll do it on the name, not the actual colour. So colour spins will still be today. It's just I haven't got the big wheel just because we've got the lucky board up.
Huh.
What? What?
I'll just set that up in a browser, and then you can just set that browser as a scene and then shared that thing. And you would have had that as dedicated.
Huh.
Correct way around.
My IT man tells me this now, does he?
First time you've asked for this.
There you go, darling. Thank you. I want my sim. Thank you for the tea. Okay, so thank you guys. So I hope that all makes sense. All oysters are available. We're going to dive right in, and the picks are going to be done first. Now that's just because if you get an item of jewellery, you get an oyster opening with that item of jewellery as well. I think I forgot to say that. So we're going to do the number picks before you open whatever is on your order, and that's just so if you get an item of jewellery, we can do that oyster opening as well. I hope that makes sense. So up first today is Linda Dixon. Linda, are you here? Depends when you placed it, Sandy. Anything after 6 p.m. today can't be added on to today's openings, I'm afraid, as we're fully booked now. Linda, hello. So Linda, you have got 2 picks because you've got a special item, and of course you've booked in for today. So hopefully you guys can see all of these numbers. I really hope you can. So numbers 1 through to 63. I'm just going to try and... No, which way do I need to go? That way. Oh, hang on. Let's have this at an angle. Does that help, or is that... Can you guys see that? 1 through to 63. Which number would you like? I can always take the camera closer if needs be, but we just wouldn't fit them all on at the same time. Oh, I've lost it now. Oh, sugar drops. Is that okay? No, we're missing the first ones. Number 9 and number 30. Okay, so basically they just unclip, and then number 30 is this one. Just spin that back round. It's a great design I've done here. So let's bring you back. So number 9 and number 30. Now, of course, it is backwards now because we've gone back onto my camera here, which is a mirror image. So we're just going to go down to open them up, Linda, and we'll see what you've got. Let's open up number 9 first. Okay, so you have a 10% off. So this is 10% off your next order. So you're going to get sent a 10% off code that you can use on the website. There won't be a time limit on it, so you'll be able to use it straight away, or you can hold on to it, Linda. So I hope you're happy with that. That will get sent across to the email address on the order form tomorrow for you. And in your second parcel, oh, we've got another one. We have 5% off. So you've got a 10% off and a 5% off your next order, my lovely. I hope you're happy with that. And then you have a oyster opening with your order. So what type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? No, you're very, very welcome. Quite like this wall. I really hope you guys can see the numbers. Like I said, I can take the camera and closer and just sort of do a swipe by. And I made all these as well. I don't have any more to show you. I might send a photo because I love them. Mystery and donate. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for, Linda? So mystery oyster. Let's get this open. And let's go down. Looking for a bright green. I love that. So lighter pop there. There's your mother of pearl. There's a little bit of a pearl blister in there. Now I can see if I spin this around, you are twinning. Now you're twinning with darker burgundy red twins here. I'm just having a squidge as well for you. There's no more in that one. So you said you was hoping for that bright green. Now, as you know, we can swap these for you if you would like to. Or of course, if you're happy with these, that's perfect as well. Just let me know what you think. Visually, this one on this side may be possibly slightly larger. I will measure them for you in a moment to have a look. But what do you think to these darker burgundy red twins, my lovely? If I run them through the board, the visually smaller of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the visually larger is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. So they're measuring the same size, just possibly slightly, just slightly visually different. Of course you can. What type of green would you like? I might keep the greens out today actually because it is St. Patrick's Day. So let's grab you this green, and where's the apple greens? Where's the apple green? Oh, it's in the wrong hole, in the wrong pot. Okay. Let's give you a brighter apple green. How about this one here? And you can decide. Oh, I think that one's got a two-tonal spot on him. He does. Okay, so I'll show you. So you've got the sea green and then we've got the apple green. And can you see that two-tonal spot already? So he's lighter, really quite bright green. Then as we go around, you've got that darker green spot on him there. Sophie, don't. I just had a shiver run down my back then. Ooh. Star, my lovely, the website gives me times of when the orders came through, and I'm afraid that yours it wasn't till after 6 p.m. this evening. It does look like a smile. The darker one, so the sea green one, and then just to confirm, you'd like the sea green on the jewellery, is that correct? Let me just write this down for you. Not a problem, Star. If you send over an email with your order number and then we can get that cancelled and refunded for you. That's not a problem. Linda, you're very, very welcome. Linda, if you, no, not if you, I hope you will be happy with everything once it arrives. And thank you for the donations with your shells as well. Like I said, the codes will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. And that's safe up there for you. Subscribers, can you help Becky? Right, up next then today is Sandra. Wait, Sandra, are you here? Do you mean the Squidgy Pops group? Oh, bless you, Bronnie. Thank you. I was just about to say, is it the Squidgy Pops group? Because I can do the links for that. If it's the supporters section on the Facebook page, I think sometimes it can either take you to the supporters hub, or if you just scroll down, you can see all the supporters content sort of mixed in with our normal content. But again, hopefully supporters, you'll be able to let us know how it's shown for you. Sandy, hello, and thank you for confirming the email address there. Sandy, you have a pick and a special item pick as well. So you've got 2 numbers to pick from the board today. If I scroll over to the board, I'm hoping you guys can see all of those numbers there. Don't know if you made it on in time. I mean, if it's printed out already, then I can add them together. But if not, then I'm afraid it won't be able to be added on for today. I'm just having a look just to see if it's printed already. That is because I needed to put the cut-off on there, and it was pre-book only from the start. And that's because obviously we can only have so many numbers on the board as an extra bonus for today's live, which is why we did need the pre-book to pre-book a slot, just so I could get everything sorted. So I'm afraid I've just had a look through, and I can't add that. I haven't printed that off. Oh, the camera's still at the board. I just had a look through, and It isn't added on for today, I'm afraid, my lovely. So if you're still happy to have that order, it can be added on to tomorrow night's live if you're available. You'll get an email to confirm. And again, if not and you prefer to cancel it, send us an email over and we can do that for you as well. So with this one here, you have got 2 number picks. What 2 numbers would you like? 19 and 63. Oh, 19 and 63. Oh, that's the easy one down here. Okay. Oh, I've got to remember that these are not tied on the bottom. I did it so they could all swing around. I don't know why. Right, let's go down to open up your numbers. Number 19 and number 63. So we'll start with number 19 first. You'll have it tomorrow. Bless you, Sandy. Okay, so in here you have 15% off code. So you'll have 15% off code that you can use on the website. So if you would like to order in the future, you'll have 15% off there. And then moving on to, this is number 63. And you have a 10% off code. So you have a 15% and a 10% off code. I hope you're happy with those. They will get all emailed to you tomorrow, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form, my lovely. If I bring you back up, you also have one opening. One opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Also, with the percentages off, those of you who have got multiples, I'll automatically add them together up to 30%, and then it would have to be a new code. So for example, you've just got the 10% and the 15%. I can add them together so you'll get 25% off if you prefer to, or you can keep them split up if you'd like, but I'd automatically add them up to 30%, and then it would have to be a new code after that. I hope that makes sense. So mystery and donate. Let's get this open for you. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So your mystery oyster. Lighter pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And in here I can see a little bit of a peepers there. You are twinning. And you're twinning with blush pink twins. There's no more in that one. Twinning with blush pink twins, my lovely. Let me dry these up for you as well. And then if I hop them in the sun for you, what do you think to these? Again, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. I'll just need to know if you're happy for it to go onto the jewellery. And if you're not happy, we can swap him for you. I'm going to run them through the board for you, Sandy. Pearl number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Pearl number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5 as well. Change one for a sea green and lobster fitting on the other. The one is slightly bigger than the other, so I'll take away the smaller one, and then you can keep the larger one. So I've just added a sea green here, so if you have a look and let me know if this shade is okay for you. So sea green on the jewellery, and then a lobster fitting on the remaining pink. Is that correct? Just going to bring you back up here. green on the jewellery. Oh, green. Josie, bless you. Thank you for the stars. Is that all correct? Perfect, Sandy. So the code will get sent across for you tomorrow then. And again, that will go to the email address that's on the order form. I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. I've got hiccups, sorry, and that's safe up there for you. Sorry, I had hiccups just trying to sort them out. There we go. It might come back, I don't know. Hopefully it's gone. Right, up next today is Carol Grant. Carol, are you here? Ah! Thank you, Debbie. Carol, hello. Carol, you have got 2 picks as well today. So what 2 numbers would you like? If you can't see the numbers on this side of the board, I'm just going to say the last ones are 18, 27, 36, 45 and 54, just because they're not seen as clearly, are they? I hope so too, Debbie. Well, it has worked so far. What do you think, Carol? 2 and 24. So number 2. Number 2 doesn't want to let go of the string. There we go. Number 2 and number 24 is the easier one. Okay, so let's come across and let's go down. So number 2 is there we go. Number 2 is 5% off code for the website. So you get a 5% off code for the website, which you'll be able to use if you'd like to order again in the future. You can either hold on to that or you can use it straight away. So that will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. Opening up number 24. And there's an item of jewellery in here. Let me just get rid of the tissue paper there. So you have a charm, an extra charm, Carol, which means you're going to have an oyster opening for this. This charm is not on the website yet, but will be going on the website soon. So it is the Lucky Charm. You have the horseshoe, the 4-leaf clover and the love heart. So it is the Lucky Charm. On the reverse side it is the same shape, but it is just textured, so it's not the same on the back. It's just textured on the back there. But you have the Lucky Charm, Carol, my lovely. Now I'm assuming this is the same fitting as the item that's on the order already. If so, that's perfect. If not, let me know what fitting you would like. And yeah, it comes with an oyster opening, my lovely. So you've got an oyster opening from your original order, and then an oyster opening with this one. So that's 2 altogether. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? So that's yours. You'll get your 5% off code and an item of jewellery. Oh no, you've got 3 openings altogether. So ever so sorry. 3 openings altogether. Just saw the other item, sorry my lovely. Hello, 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 welcome to everybody joining. Mystery and donate. So 1, 2 and 3. Are there certain colours you're hoping for, Carol? That charm, it is lovely. Now that one, it arrived to me the same time as it arrived to me this week. So I just thought I'll use it. I mean, that's not the only type of jewellery that's in there, by the way. But there is another one in there. Maybe a few more in there. But yeah, there's different types of jewellery in there as well as the percentage off codes. Right, Carol, let's go down for your 3 mystery oysters. Are there certain colours you're hoping for? We have quite a nice louder pop there. There's your mother of pearl. Josie, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. Hoping for green, white and autumn peach. And you have a runaway, which is a green pearl there. And right at the top, I can see that you are twinning. Twinning with 2 green pearls. Now they are actually 2 different shades to each other. You've got one which is more of a darker seaweed green. There's no more in that one. And then the other one, he's a lot lighter than his twin. Let me show you. So you've got the seaweed green on this side. And then can you see this? So this one's the seaweed green and this one's just the sort of shades lighter. If you can sort of see that. Almost like a silvery green. So twinning greens to start with there. Moving on to oyster number 2. Lighter pop there. There's your mother of pearl. Why did the beach blush? Because and let me have a squidge in here for you. So you have 1 and 2. Carol, you are twinning. And you're twinning for a second time. Twinning with coral twins here. So let me dry them up for you. So green twins and coral twins. And then moving on to your last oyster. Quite a nice deeper pop there. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. And I can see you've got 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. You are quadding. Please do not click on that link, guys. You are quadding. So 2 sets of twins and a quadding oyster. Let me just dry this up for you. And you have a bright hot pink, a watermelon, a icy blue and a lemon yellow. What do you think to these? So a darker and a lighter green twin, coral twins, and then bright pink watermelon, icy blue and lemon yellow. What do you think? Now, if you're happy with these, Carol, that's perfect. I need to know which ones you'd like where. If you're not happy, we can swap them for you. And if you'd like some time to think about it, let me know. You can take a screenshot and you can email me your colour choices. The darker green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Lighter green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. So there are two different colours and sizes there. Coral number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Coral number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Watermelon's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the hot pink's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5 as well. What do you think to these, my lovely? Can we swap the watermelon for a Snow White and the pink to the green that's in the swap pot? Yes, indeed. So that's that green there. That's the green with the spots on him. And then a Snow White is this one here. So if these colours are okay for you, Carol, which ones would you like where? So there they are in the sun. So you can see the green with the spot and the Snow White. It really does, Gemma. Are those okay? And if so, which ones would you like where, my lovely? I'm just going to have a sip of my tea. I taught my kids the song Spaghetti and Meatballs this week. They haven't stopped singing it since. I regret my decision. Oh, they then since found out, and I didn't know this, that Alexa knew the song, but it has more verses than I knew. So I've now been taught more of the song. Sing it all the time. I remember it from my childhood. I remember my granddad taught me and my sisters it. So I thought, oh, I'll teach the kids it because it's a really fun song. But yeah, they haven't stopped. It could no, Sophie, don't. Carol, what do you think? Let me bring you back up again. Never heard it. I don't know if I can sing it. I just heard something then. That was really weird. Can you have apple green on the last charm, white green on heart charm, silver green on clover charm, swap corals for autumn peach? Can you have apple green on the luck charm, apple green, white on the heart, silvery green on there, and then swap corals for autumn peaches. Okay, let me just grab some autumn peaches for you. Autumn peach. Okay, if you just have a look at these two for me, and then you can let me know if these two are okay. Oh, look. Your colours look beautiful together. So are they okay there for you, Carol, my lovely? Just going to put the ones that we know that are okay in there. Turning red. Oh, I haven't seen it, Jacqueline. Oh, tell me more. Have autumn peach on green heart as well, and hoops on the rest. So white and autumn peach. So I can invoice you for the extra fitting for it to go on to there as well, to have them both on there, that's not a problem. And then the loose ones on hoop fittings. Perfect, I've got that down for you. No, don't be sorry, not at all, Carol, not at all. I hope you're happy with that. So to confirm, on the heart I've got white and autumn peach. On the luck pendant, luck charm, sorry, the apple green. On the clover we've got the lighter of the seaweed greens, the silvery green, and then you'd like to be invoiced for the loose ones on hoop fittings. The invoice will get sent across tomorrow for you to the email address that's on the order form, along with the 5% off code that will get sent over to the email address as well. Thank you for the donations with your shells, and I do hope, Carol, that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. No, you're very, very welcome. And under a bush, and then my poor meatball was nothing but mush. And that's where I thought the song ended, the nothing but mush. That to me is the end of the song. But no, apparently it goes on. Yeah. Right, up next today is Joe Holman. Joe, are you here? No, Sophie. Listen to the song. Not sad at all, Sarah. I'm sure if I knew the song went on. No, Suzanne. Oh, yeah, I'm sure if I knew that it had more, I would have known it throughout my childhood. But yeah, to me, it ended there. No more. Joe Holman, are you here? I thought I saw Joe earlier. So we'll just give it a moment just to see, because we have had quite laggy comments recently, haven't we? Okay, so Joe Holman, if you're here, please type I'm invisible. It will bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anybody else can see Joe, please comment on her comments, because that will bring it forward so I can see. So last call for Joe Holman. Okay. That's what I thought, Sue. It even says here that it is her birthday today as well. So hopefully she'll pop back on again, and we can add her back in. She probably got a phone call. Oh, bless you, Emma. Thank you. I'll give it, if Emma's text her, I'll give it another 30 seconds. If not, we will have to move on. But I can always add her back in again. That's not a problem. We're very popular people on our birthdays, aren't we? Thank you, Dee. Like I said, we'll just give her another bit, see if she can come on now. But if she's busy, then like I said, we can add her back in again. It's not a problem. Excuse me. Excuse me. Joe, you're here. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Bless you. Thank you for popping back on. I just said... Oh, you've been in the live. Oh, bless you. So if I haven't seen you, Joe, I'm ever so sorry. But yeah, I was just saying, because obviously, happy birthday. We all get popular on our birthday. We get people ringing and everything, don't we? So I understand if you had to pop off quickly. I hope you've had a lovely day today, Joe. Now, you have... Oh, you get to have one pick off of the board. So let's go across to the numbers on the board, my lovely. What number would you like? Again, I'm hoping you guys can see all the numbers there and which ones are there and which ones have obviously been chosen already. You've had the best day. Oh, brilliant. I'm glad you've had a good day. What do you think? Which number would you like? So I'm still here. Just going to move my hand in so you know. Number 23. So number 23 is this one here. Oh, stuck to my glove there. So if we go down, see number 23. Oh, almost ripped the bit inside. So you have a percentage off the website, and you have 5% off code for the website, Joe. So that means if you would like to order again in the future, you'll have that 5% off you can use. Now you can hold on to this. You don't have to use it straight away, or it will be available straight away to you. It will get sent across into an email to the email address that's on the order form. I hope you're happy with that. Now you also have one oyster opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? What do you think? You thought you was 52. Oh, whoop whoop, Debbie. Whoop whoop. You gained a year. Lost a year. Gained a year? I'm confused. But it's good news. See, my daughter's the other way. I don't like to be reminded of my age. And my daughter very much enjoys just springing it on me randomly. Yeah, she finds it funny. Kiva, good night, lovely. Have a good night's sleep. Like to keep your first shell, Joe? Of course you can. Do you know what type of oyster you would like? So you've got mystery oysters, which are a mix of all the colours. You've got expand the rainbow, which are lighter rainbow colours. Nunu rainbow, which are darker rainbow colours. I'm so sorry. So sorry. And then you've got normal natural colours from the normals bag. So mystery mix of all the colours, light rainbow colours, dark rainbow colours, or normal natural colours. Which bag would you like to go for? Oh, bless you, Jacqueline. Oh, I wish I'd tried that, Michelle, but no, she just, yeah. She just likes to spring it on me every now and then. Good evening. Hello to everybody joining. Really, Janine? That's genius. Oh, the day when he realises though. Oh wow, Joe. They love how they make us feel good, don't they, our kids? They know exactly what to say. If anybody can see Joe's comments, so Joe Holman, please comment on her comment because it will bring it forward so I can see, because I don't think I'm seeing all the comments here. Joe, I'm just waiting to see that what type of oyster you would like. So I've got that you'd like to keep your shells, just not which one you would like. Thank you, Sarah. Oh, really, Kirsty? That's a good one. Both your kids' ages add up to yours. Oh, really, Stella? Your daughter was born on your 30th birthday. So both, hang on, my mind's getting blown. Both your kids' ages add up to yours. So is your birthday sort of in between theirs? So when one of them gains a year, then you gain a year, and then they gain... Does it always, or it's not? Is it just... I don't want to make myself sound silly here. Do they always? They can't always. This year they add up to that number. They can't always add up, because the older they get, it'll almost be like doubling. I'm confused. You can keep the shells, Joe. That's not a problem at all. What type of oyster would you like, my lovely? So you've got mystery, which is a mix of all the colours, lighter rainbow colours, darker rainbow colours, or normal natural colours. If you don't mind and you'd like to keep the shells, I normally suggest the mystery oysters, just because they're, in my opinion, the nicer shells to keep. They're less brittle, have nicer shape to them, and nicer colouring, again, in my opinion. But what type of oyster would you like? Honestly, children, I suppose being a child, concept of time is very hard. That, like, it, yeah, so I completely understand, but then when they even know, they just know how to just dig the knife in and spring it on you. Any, so shall we go for the mystery oyster, which, like I said, is the mix of all the colours in this one, and in my opinion it's the nicer of the shells to keep. So just confirm for me, are you happy with the mystery oyster? Yes, okay, let's get this open for you. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Let's go down. You have a lighter pop there. Oh, and you've got a runaway green. There's your mother of pearl. Now I'll clean that up for you in just a moment, and let me have a squidge in here for you as well. And you are twinning. Bless you, Karen. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so you are twinning with sea green twins here. Now let me just clean the shells up for you. Joe, what do you think to these twins? Now if you're happy with the colours, that's brilliant. And if you're not happy, we can swap them for you. So here they are in the sand for you. What do you think? So if I run them through the board, green number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And twin number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5 as well. Joe, are you happy with those? I'm just wrapping up the shells for you. So happy, perfect. They are yours then, my lovely. So if I just pop those in there for you. Jo, I've wrapped up the shells as well for you as well. That didn't come out correctly. The shells are wrapped up for you, my lovely. Again, I hope you have had a brilliant birthday. I'll send the code across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. That's safe up there, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. No, Jo, you're very, very welcome. Thank you, Kaylee. These are called the Classic Spiral Earrings, and they are now on the website. Up next and today is Jutta Learman. Now, Jutta may not be here, but I'm calling her just in case. But she may not be here. Facebook must be doing a update if there's people can't comment on comments, but some people can. It must be an update that's going around. Really, Bronnie? I never knew about that. Just a remote that was on a cord. Like, I've never known that TVs used to have remotes on cords. That's really cool. Now, because obviously if Jutta's not here, and this is if anybody's not here, at the end you guys will pick the numbers off the board for them, because they did book in for today. So I haven't seen her, so I'm going to move on. Like I said, if she's not here, we can add her back in, and then we'll get you guys to pick which ones at the end. Up next is Pat Fraser. Pat, are you here? I just never knew that the remotes were on cords. Like, it makes sense thinking about it, but I just never knew. Patsy, hello, hello, hello. So Patsy, you have two number picks off the board today. So let's go across so you can see here. What two numbers would you like? Not all the numbers will be used, Charlotte, because I wanted to make it so that everybody had the choice of numbers. Number 13, that's this one here, and number 40, stay down there please, and number 49, oh, it's on the same bit. So number 13 and number 49. Okay, so let's go back down and round. So number 13 and number 49. Your number 13. And you have a item of jewellery inside number 13, Patsy. So your item of jewellery is a charm, so it does mean it comes with a oyster opening. So if we get and have a look at this, so it is a 4-leaf clover. Now it's a dotted clover, so you've got the 4 leaves. Now 2 of them are the hollow leaves, and 2 of them you can have the dotted silver, so solid silver on the back and dotted silvers here. So I'll need to know which type of fitting you would like on this, and this does come with a oyster opening, so we'll do that for you in just a moment. I hope you're happy with that extra item there. And then Patsy, you also have number 49. So in here, oh, there we go. And you have 10% off the website. So that's 10% off the website, my lovely. So if you would like to order in the future, you'll have a 10% off code that you can use. It will get sent across tomorrow for you to the email address that's on the order form. And yeah, you can use it straight away, or you can hold on to it and use it in the future. So I hope you're happy with that one as well. So that means you get a bonus oyster as well to go onto that charm. So we'll do your oyster openings first, and then you've got a colour splash as well. So we'll do that afterwards if that's okay. So 2 oyster openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Whoop whoop. Oh, bless you. Paying referee. Who won? Who won? I'm guessing the cats won. Just because it's dog singular and cats plural. Is that correct? So I'm guessing the cats won. Nunu Rainbow Patsy, donate the shells. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So number 1 and number 2. So let's get him open. There's 1 and 2. Okay, so if we go down to open these up, they're both there. So oyster number 1. There's one side and the other side. And in your first oyster, we have a darker runaway there. There's no more in that one. So an oyster, anything but pink. Oh, bless you. Okay, fingers crossed for no pink. So first oyster is definitely a darker pearl. So he's just got some, there we go. So if we have a look at his colour, he's a darker gunmetal grey. Now he does have a hint of green to him, but definitely is base gunmetal grey. Let me pop him in the sand so you can see. Oh, I don't know if you're going to see the green, but definitely base gunmetal grey there. Then moving on to your next oyster. Yes, Joe, I need to post. I need to post February. Oh my gosh, I'm so late with February's one. So yes, the maps will be posted. It's because I had a week off. It threw me off me. Just threw me off my schedule. So let me have a squidge in here. And again, we have another darker pearl, Patsy. Okay, so if I dry this up for you. And he is a darker gunmetal grey with a flash of purple. So gunmetal grey with a flash of green and gunmetal grey with a flash of purple. What do you think to these? Now again, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can swap them for you. And then I'll just need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery and which one you'd like on your charm. So the gunmetal grey with the flash of purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And then the larger one with the flash of green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Joe, they get posted every day on YouTube. Every day at 1 PM it gets posted on YouTube with the scratch off mat. What do you think though, Pat? Which ones would you like where? Purple on the jewellery, let me just bring you back up, and green on the charm with a lobster fitting. Perfect. So purple on there. Green and lobster fitting on there. Perfect. I've got that down for you. Let me just attach your pearls here. Now, Pat, hopefully you saw at the start that we are still doing colour splashes today. It's just that we're going to be doing them on the iPad screen rather than the big wheel, and that is just because I couldn't fit the wheel on with the board today with the lucky board. So I hope you can understand. I hope that's still okay. I'm just bringing the pots over for you. Now there is still completely random. If anyone wants to check it out, the website is wheel-decide.com. So it's a random thing. So let's go down. And you've got 2 spins here, and again I'll show you. It says the colours of the names are on the wrong colour sections. So what we're going to do is we're going by the name, so the word, not the colour of the section. It will flash up at the end with what colour it is. So we're going by the written word and not the colour of the section. I hope that makes sense. So spin number 1, Patsy. And you have blue, so we can see blue there is the correct one. And blue, if we bring the blue bucket in, is the random themed bucket. So let's just dive in and grab an envelope out here. So with this one here, and with your random themed charm. Has anybody seen the Potterhead section on the website? Just remembered. And you have, oh I love it. So you have got the motorbike charm. Let me get the So this is a 3D motorbike charm. So if I can get him focused for you. So you can see, I think it's a Harley Davidson, but please don't hold me to that. It's the same on this side. And then obviously we go around the handlebars and then on this side here. Now the pearl with this one I've matched with a gorgeous darker, deeper chocolate pearl, and that's because, let me just drop him down, popping them together, it is a Harley, thank you Sarah, popping them together, it looks like the bike, oh let me just get it focused again, looks like the bike is almost going over the hill of the pearl. Love it. But what do you think to this one? I hope you're happy with the charm itself. Pearl wise, would you like to stick or would you like to have an oyster opening for a different colour pearl? What do you think? Oh really, Sarah? Stick with that one. Okay, perfect. You also have one more spin as well. So let me just click OK to remove that one, and we're going to click to spin again. So good luck. And we have green. So green is your second spin, and green is the nature bucket. So let's bring that one across. And in here, it is a lucky day today, St. Patrick's Day, following the theme, and you have the wishbone charm, and it's got that gorgeous dove grey silvery coloured pearl. So let me show you the wishbone first of all. So there is the wishbone. It doesn't sit completely flat, and he does have that little bit of a bend to him. And then that way on the back there, it does have a little bit of a 925 silver stamp in the centre, but apart from that, it is you can see the curvature in the charm there. So that's the wishbone charm, and the pearl is that gorgeous dove grey. So it's right at the top, so I've just popped it down. You can see that there. Now again, I hope you're happy with the charm itself. Pearl wise, would you like to stick or would you like to go for a different charm, different pearl? Again, I'm just going to pop it in here and let me know what you think and what you would like to do. Stick with that too. Perfect. Patsy, I'm glad you're happy with both of those then. Let me just write down that we're going to stick with that. Okay, stick with that. Perfect. So you'll get an email from us tomorrow with your 10% off code. Other than that, thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's up there for you. And let me move these buckets back. Up next today is Victoria Robertson. Victoria, are you here? And I'm just going to, that's the chair making that noise. I don't know if you can hear it. It's like a noisy chair today. Victoria Robertson, are you here? Victoria, hello. Now I've just moved across to the number board, the lucky board, should we say. You have got 2 number picks today. What 2 numbers would you like? What 2 numbers would you like? Again, if you guys can't see these ones right on the end row, I can read them out. 18, 27, 36, 45 and 54. The rest of them I think we can see okay. Isn't it strange how the subtitles, with some numbers it writes out the written number, and some numbers it writes out the word in that, like the number in word form. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, it did it with number 7 there. Oh. But Victoria, what 2 numbers would you like? 28 and 62. 28 is over here. 28 and 62 is this one down here. So let's go straight down. 28 and 62. So your number 28 is a 5% 5% off code for the website. Sorry, I dropped it. There we go. 5% off code for the website. So if you can use that on the website at any time, you can use it straight away or you can hold on to it. And then inside number 62, you have another monetary amount off, and it's another 5%. So that means you'll get 10% off the website. So that code will be made up for you tomorrow. It will get sent across in an email for you. It won't have an expiry, so you'll be able to use it straight away, or like I said, you can just hold on to it if you would like to order in the future. So I hope you're happy with that one, Victoria. And then if we bring you back up, you've actually got 2 oyster openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? What do you think? Can you have mystery? Of course you can. So 2 mystery, donate the shells. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So number 1 and number 2. And let's get them open for you. There's 1 and 2. And then let's go down. Your mystery oyster number 1. We have a lighter pop there. There's your mother of pearl. Okay, you love lilacs or violet. Now in your first oyster, you are twinning. Oh, and the flesh has come right away there. And you're twinning with pinks from your first oyster. And there's no more in that one. Now visually it does look like they're slightly different shades and sizes. So you've got a lighter, smaller pearl and a slightly brighter, larger pearl there. But twinning pinks to start with. And then moving on to oyster number 2, again your mystery oyster. So we have a lighter, softer pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. A few pearl blisters in that one. And then if we have a squidge in here, oh, Pop straight out there. Pinks are your favourite, but you have lots now. Oh, bless you. Well, your second oyster has given you a darker pearl, so completely different to that pink, or pinks I should say, from the start. Let's have a closer look to see what colour this one is. He is a darker midnight blue. Now he does look like he's got a slight hint of purple to him, but definitely base midnight blue. Look at him. Now, what do you think to these? Now, you did say you were hoping for those lilacs or purpley colours. So if you would like to swap, I can swap violets straight away. If you'd prefer to have lilacs, there will be a weight on those. Of course, if you're happy with these, that's perfect as well. Or if you prefer to have some different colours, of course, as you know, that's absolutely fine. So I'll just need to know, Victoria, what you would like to do, and then which two colours you'd like on your jewellery. The lighter of the pinks is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Brighter of the pinks is not a 5. Oh, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And the midnight blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. Yes, so I can have a look at violets for you. They're almost like pinky violets, these ones. You can see here, it's like a pinky purple. So I'm just looking for two the same. There we go, those two are the same size. Of course you can, blue on a hoop fitting, and just confirm if you're happy with these two here. They're stunning, perfect. So let me just take the pinks away. So violets on the jewellery and the blue on a hoop fitting. The invoice for the hoop fitting, that will get sent across for you tomorrow, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. And then of course we'll send you that code across as well. So we're going to have violet on there, an invoice for the blue on hoop fitting. Perfect. I've got that down for you, Victoria. I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells as well. And that's safe up there for you. Oh no, Victoria, you're very, very welcome. And up next today is Emma Favel. Emma, are you here? This is for Jo Holman, your bestie wifey. Happy birthday. Oh, bless you, Emma. Are the number picks for her as well? Because there's two number picks with this one here. So we're going to go across to the board. Is Jo here? Jo Holman, are you still here, my lovely? Yes, perfect, Emma. Thank you. So, Jo, are you here? Does she know what it is, Jo, or would you like Emma? Sorry, or would you like me to tell her, or would you like me to keep it a surprise until it arrives? Perfect, thank you, Emma. Joe, are you here? Just going to bring you back just until I can see her, just to see if she's here or not. Joe Holman, if you are here, please type I'm invisible. It will bring your comment forward so I can see you. And again, if anybody else can see Joe, and if you can, please comment on her comments. I know that some people can't comment on comments today. Like I said, I think it's a Facebook update. They are continuously doing updates, aren't they? There's always something that needs to be changed. And I think they do it on a rolling thing as well. She is here. I haven't seen her yet, Emma. We'll give it another 30 seconds or so, and if not, we will have to move on. But of course, if she comes on, we can add her on to the end. Is she with... Sorry, did I misunderstand? Emma, is she with you? Am I just looking for your comments? Oh no, Tanya. Oh, I bought the blow up. Do you know? I don't know if it. Well, I don't know what type of puppy you have or anything. But I bought the blow up cones for my dog when he had to have a cone on, and it was a lot better for him until he worked out how to get around the blow up cone, because I think I bought the size which was a little bit too small. But I found that the blow-up ones were a lot nicer for him because he could actually lay on it to go to sleep, opposed to the big cone where obviously it just gets all slobber and everything. But that's only because he had to also wear it for like the best part of 3 weeks. So it was quite a long time for him to be in a cone. Right, I haven't seen Joe, so we are going to move on. Emma, if she does come on, we can add her in, but it will be to the end of the order list there, okay? Up next then is Anna Mullin. Anna, are you here? Anna Mullin, are you here? Hello. Anna, hello. Anna, let's move you across to the number board. You have got 2 picks, Anna. What 2 numbers would you like? Thank you. Thank you, Bab. Can you have number 6 and number 33? Okay, so number 6 and number 33 is that one there. So let's bring you back. And let's go down. So number 6 and number 33. Let's open up number 6 first. And you have a 10% off code in this one, Anna. So you get a 10% off code for the website. And then in number 33, you have another 10% off. I was going to say you have another code, but you have another 10% off So that's 10% off codes, my lovely. So what I'll do is I'll make that into a 20% off code for you for the website. You'll get sent an email tomorrow with that code, and you'll be able to use the code straight away, but it doesn't have an expiry, so you can hold on to it if you would like to as well. So I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. And then you have a oyster opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like, Anna? Let me bring you back up. There we go. And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Mystery and donate, of course you can. So 1 oyster altogether, mystery oyster, donate your shells. Is there a certain colour you're hoping for? Let's go down. So your mystery oyster. Ooh, quite a nice deep pop there with that one. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. And I can see straight away we have a large, very large, slightly two-tonal lemon yellow. So you're just hoping for a green there. There's no more in that one, so we don't have a green there, but we've got a larger two-tonal sunshine yellow. Now I'm just going to dry him up for you, and I'll show you him a little bit closer. And then, as you know, if you're not happy with this one, we can swap him for you, my lovely. So your sand, and here is your yellow. So lighter and then just slightly brighter as you go around there. So quite a subtle change, but you can see it there. Wow, Tamara. Wow. And you're still watching or still tuning in every now and then. Thank you. Now, Anna, what do you think to this one, my lovely? Can you swap him for a darker apple green? Of course you can. Oh, that one's quite dark there. It's different in size. Let me know if that shade and size is okay. That's a gorgeous, almost speckled, that one as well, actually. If that green's okay, it's got slight speckling of darker green to him. I'll measure the green. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. The yellow was not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. He's perfect. Perfect. So he does have slight speckling to him, which for the item I've just seen, it would be perfect. Anna, I'll send I'll add the codes together, so I'll send that singular code over for you tomorrow. And thank you for the donations with your shells, and again, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Up next is Jodie Kelly. Jodie, are you here? Anna, you're very, very welcome. Jodie, hello, 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 hello. Let's go across to the number board. Jodie, you have 2 number picks today. What 2 numbers would you like, my lovely? Tanya, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. Okay, so hopefully again you guys can see those numbers. The ones at the end, if you need me to tell you what they are, just let me know. What do you think? 11 and 31. Okay, so 11 is that one there, and 31 is this one here. Okay, so let's bring you across. So number 11 and number 31. Your number 11, you have a 15% off code for the website. And then number 31, you have a 15% off code for the website. Now I can add these together. I can't go above 30% because that would be two different codes. But these are 30%, so I can combine these into one code. So you can have a 30% off code for the website, Jodie. I hope you're happy with that. Now, again, that code's going to get sent across for you tomorrow, and it'll go to the email address that's on the order form. You can use it straight away, or you can, oh, sorry, wrong screen. Or you can hold on to it because it doesn't have an expiry date at all. Now, oyster-wise, we'll do your oyster opening first, and then you've got a colour splash as well, so we'll do that afterwards if that's okay. So oyster opening wise, what type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Mystery and keep the shells. Perfect. Is there a certain colour you're hoping for? One oyster altogether. So mystery oyster. Let's get him open for you. And let's go down. Oh, lighter double pop there. And there is your mother of pearl, hoping for a lilac. Okay, so I'll clean that off for you in just a moment. And if we have a squidge in here, oh, it's not a lilac, but you are twinning with chocolate bronze twins there. So let me just clean these shells up for you, then we'll dry the pearls up so you can have a closer look. Okay, so chocolate bronze twins here. If I hold them up so you can see, what do you think to these? Again, if you're not happy, we can swap them for you. If you are happy, that's perfect. So if I run them through the board for you, Jodie, oyster number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And pearl number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. So pearl number 2 is slightly larger than his twin there. One for a blush pink to go on the jewellery. Would you be happy with that pink there? Keep the bigger bronze. I actually did keep the bigger bronze. Of course, that's okay. I do normally offer the choice actually, so I apologise for that. I just grabbed originally the smaller one to pop it to the side anyway. Perfect with that colouring. Okay, so let me just pop your name on your shells. And then pop this in here. So we're going to have the blush pink on the jewellery. Okay, and then you have a colour splash as well. So let's go down, let's do your colour splash, and then I can grab the correct colour bucket for you. Now this is the green from last time, so I'm just going to click OK to clear that off, and then we can spin again here. So good luck, Jodie, my lovely. Is there a certain, so I'm just trying to get a good angle so you can actually see the screen properly. Is there a certain colour or a certain theme charm that you're hoping for? Good luck. Thank you, Kate. Oh, that didn't spin it there. Nope. Why won't it spin? Oh, there we go. It is spinning, it's just jittery spinning apparently. There we go. It needed a startup spin. And it is purple. You have purple, which is the crystal themed charm. Now, I'm going to move you onto the numbers just while I grab the bucket. It's just behind here, as you saw me pop them back there a moment ago. So, purple themed charm, crystal themed charm even. Let's get this open. So in here, ooh, okay. So we have got the spot crystal charm. Now again, this spot charm is not on the website yet. It is in pendant form, which is larger. This is charm form, so not on the website yet. It's a darker amethyst spot, so it's a darker purple. And you can see how the light catches it. It goes lighter and darker purple there. Now the charm itself, as you can see, is that purple, and I've actually paired it with one of our bright deep purples. Now again, that's just because I think it makes them, because the amethyst can flash the different lighter and darker purples, I think the pearl then suits it. However, it is your choice. So I hope you're happy with the charm itself, with the amethyst spot charm there. Pearl wise, you can either stick or you can have an oyster opening to change the pearl. I haven't, Karen, no. I do hoover the ceiling every day now though, just to confirm that there are no spiders up there. It's quite easy if you follow, because I put it up in lines, if you follow the lines then it doesn't disturb it, kind of thing. Can you have an opening? Of course you can, Jodie. So let me bring you back up here. Oh, ever so sorry. It's because I was on the wrong camera a second ago. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Mystery and keep the shells again. Perfect. Now, is there a certain colour that you are hoping for? So, mystery oyster. Let me get him open for you. And then let's go down. So, your mystery oyster. Oh, can you hear that? We have a lighter pop there. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. Now I can see that you are twinning. This is just a piece of shell. You are twinning, and twinning with Blurple twins. Now these Blurples are very, very, very similar to the colour that is on the charm already. Now Blurple is a mix between blue and purple. They are slightly two-tonal there. Now again, I'm just going to clean up your shells. And then we'll have a closer look at these colours. Now you've got one more blue and one more purple here, Jodie. So if you're happy with these, and if you prefer to decide which one to go on the jewellery, that's absolutely fine. Or if you would like to, you can swap these as well. If you'd like to swap for a lilac, there is definitely going to be a weight on the lilacs. So yeah, just let me know what you think. So Blurple Twins. Twin number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And twin number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5 as well. What do you think? And would you like these on, or one of these, sorry, on the jewellery? Or would you prefer to swap them? Again, I'm just wrapping up this shell for you. More purple one on the jewellery. Perfect. So I'll write that down for you. Let me just pop these in here. Okay, so we're going to have more purple Blurple. Okay, Jodie, I've got that down for you as well. So I've wrapped up both of the shells here, and I'll send the code across for you tomorrow. I'll combine the codes. It'll be one singular code across for you tomorrow to the email address on the order form. Jodie, I hope you'll be happy with everything. No, you're very, very welcome. And that's safe up there for you. Love how precise I am with like the colourings of the pearls, Kate. Perfect. So I'm just trying to see. Right, there we go. So up next then is Emma Knapp. Emma, are you here? Jodie, you're very, very welcome. Emma Knapp, are you here? Different name, email address, same as mine. Oh, bless you, Emma. That's perfect. Thank you for letting me know. So I'm going to write down your name here, though. Just so I know. There we go. So you have got 2 number picks to start with. So let's go across to the number board. What 2 numbers would you like, my lovely? Oh, bless you, Kate. Thank you very much. $15 and $27. So 15's this one here, and 27 is this one on the end here. So 15 and 27, Emma. Let's go straight down. Let's open up number 15 first. So in here, you have a 5% off code for the website. So that's 5% off code for the website there. So that was out of number 15. And then number 27. You have a item of jewellery. Okay, which means you have a charm. Now we did see this charm earlier. So this is the lucky charm. So it is a horseshoe with the 4-leaf clover and then a love heart there as well. On the back it is just the outlines with the texture, so it's not the same on both sides, just the textured silver on the back, but the lucky charm on the front here. So I hope you're happy with that. Oh, just going to get that focus for you. So this one does come with an oyster opening as well, and I'll need to know what type of fitting you'd like on it. There we go. And like I said, this is not on the website yet. It will be on the website soon, but not yet. So you've won a charm and a 5% off code. Now that code will get sent across to the email address on the order form, and that will get sent across for you tomorrow. Really happy lobster fitting, perfect. Let me just write this down to start with actually. So lucky charm, and we've got a lobster with that. So all together then, Emma, you have got 1, 2, 3, 4 openings all together, my lovely. What 4 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? It is gorgeous, Stella. Honestly, it is lovely, lovely charm. So we've seen 2 different items of jewellery from the lucky board. There's still different variations of jewellery that we haven't seen yet. 2 new, 2 mystery, and donate. Perfect. Now, is there certain colours that you are hoping for, Emma? So that's the 2 new, 2 mystery, and let's get these open for you. Hoping for blues. Okay, right, that's them opened there, so let's go down. We'll start with your mystery oysters. Mystery oyster number 1. Gorgeous deep pop there. And there is your mother of pearl. So if we have a squidge in here, you have a lighter icy blue to start. Oh, and you was hoping for blue. That's perfect. There's no more in that one. So you have a lighter icy blue to start with there. Moving on to oyster number 2, which again is your mystery oyster. Quite a nice louder pop with that one. And there's your mother of pearl. And in here you are twinning with bright hot pink pearls. That was the chair, I was just moving. And there's no more in that one there. So twinning with bright hot pink pearls. Then we're going to be moving on to your 2 new rainbow oysters. So new rainbow oyster number 1. There's one side and the other side. And in here we have a darker pearl there. There's no more in that one. Now this one does look like he is a darker purple, possibly base gunmetal grey. No, he is a darker purple here. I was correct at first glance. So you can see there, very dark, but you can see that purple coming through. I don't have Edison's, no. Moving on to your last oyster. there's one side and the other side. And in here you have a blurple. Now a blurple is a mix between blue and purple. So I know you said you was hoping for the blues. This one does have that hint of purple to it. And let me show you, and then you can have a look, Emma, and have a think about what you would like to do. Okay, so you can see here it's a mix between that blue and purple. What do you think to all of these? Now, if you're happy, oh, sorry, there we go. If you're happy, I'll need to know which ones you'd like on which items of jewellery and fittings. And if you're not happy, we can swap them for you, Emma. If you prefer to have some time to think about it, you can take a screenshot and then email me your colour choice as well. So it's completely up to you. If I run them through the board, hot pink number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Hot pink number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Then the dark purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And your blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. Can we swap the pink twins? We can indeed, for sea green and deep blue, not sure it's called, TARDIS blue. I'll grab you a TARDIS blue and you can let me know if that's the kind of blue. Deep blue's the darker blues, or we've got the deeper icy blue, but I'll grab the TARDIS blue and you can let me know if that's the correct shade you're thinking of. Oh, Helen, bless you. Thank you for the stars there, my lovely. Is that green and blue okay there for you? And then if so, which ones would you like where? Can you have the TARDIS and the green on the jewellery and icy blue on the charm? So green on the jewellery. On the lucky charm, you'd like the icy blue, so the lighter blue. And then you've got your fittings as well. So I'll need to know which 2 colours you'd like on the fittings. So green and icy blue on the fittings, and then you're left with, so those 2 I've got on the jewellery, sorry. And then I've got these 3 left, but I'll need to know which 2 you'd like. If that's all correct, Emma. If I've got it wrong though, please let me know. The colours that are left is a dark, deeper purple, a blurple, which is a mix between a blue and a purple, and then a TARDIS blue. Ever so sorry. I'm ever so sorry. Lobster fittings on all of the others, that's absolutely fine. You'll get invoiced tomorrow for the additional fitting, if that's okay. That invoice will go through to the email address that's on the order form. Let me just write this down though. Perfect. I've got that down for you. So you'll get your code tomorrow from us as well for if you'd like to order in the future on the website. I'll send over the invoice as well. And yeah, Emma, I hope you're happy with that. Just double checking I've got everything. Yes. So thank you for the donations with your shells. And that's safe up there for you, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. No, Emma, you're very, very welcome. Sorry, Charlotte, and now I've just read the word again. I'm so sorry. It's not even sorry guys. I'm terrible for it, honestly. I just can't seem to not do it. I'm not bored. I'm always slightly tired because that's just, I'm a mum. But yeah, I just can't keep the yawns in. So I'm ever so, I know it's so rude, but I'm sorry. That's all I can say. Jane, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. Up next today is Stella Taylor. Stella, are you here? Started wave. Sorry. Stella, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Now, Stella, you have got 4 picks of numbers today. So what 4 numbers would you like? Definitely Sophia. Thank you, Pam. Oh. But Stella, what 4 numbers would you like, my lovely? Gosh, I can't stop now. Right, let's ask Aaron for a tea, I think. Tea, please. Do do do. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Right, okay, so number 17, that is that one. Number 22, that is that one. Number 49. 49 has already gone, my lovely. So 49 was here. We've got 48 and 50 around there, but 40, not 49, 52. Ah, that's fine. 52 is this one. And 56 is this one. Okay, so let's bring you across. We've got number 17, number 22, number 52 and number 56. So number 17 to start with. You've got an item of jewellery in number 17. And this charm we have seen today already. It is the Lucky Charm Stella. So it's the one we saw just a moment ago, actually. So it is that horseshoe with the 4-leaf clover and the heart. Again, you've got that textured design on the back there. So that comes with 1 oyster opening, and I'll just need to know what fitting you'd like on there, lobster or a hoop fitting. So I hope you're happy with that one. Moving on to number 22. And in number 22, you have a 15% off code for the website. So that's 15% off there. 52. And you have another 15% off code. So that's two 15% off codes for the website there. And then moving on to number 56. Oh, and falling out there. You have a third 15% off code for the website. Now, as I can only put them together for up to 30%, what I can do for you, Stella, is I can make a 30% off code and then a 15% off code if you're happy with that. Or I can just send 3 15% off codes. That's up to you. But I'm happy to pop 2 of them together and then 1 of them separately if you prefer to. But 3 15% off. I hope you're happy. And then your charm as well. So those codes are, if you would like to order in the future, you've got that there. Again, there's no expiry date on them. You can hold on to them. A 30 and a 15, that's perfect. I'm just going to make a note that you'd like a lobster fitting and then a 30 and a 15. Let's just bring you up while I make that note. So we're going to have the Lucky Charm with a lobster. And then percentage wise, would like 30% and 15%. Perfect. Okay, so oysters then, Stella, you have got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 openings altogether. 1, 2, 3, and 4. What 4 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Mystery and donate. 1, 2, 3. How many did I say? Did I say 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought I said 4 then. Okay, so let's get these open. Is there certain colours you're hoping for, Stella? 1, 2, 3. And 4. Let's go down. So mystery oyster number 1. We have a lighter pop there. And in your first oyster, there is a little bit of flesh on this side, but we can see that there's no pearls there. I can, however, see straight away that you've got gorgeous, brighter icy blues. Oh, and you're hoping for bright whites, bright golds, and midnight blue, and dun dun dun, question mark. Purple, possibly? What do you think? So your first oyster has given you brighter icy blues. Moving on to oyster number 2. We have a lighter pop there again. Oh, you don't know what colour. Oh, okay, I'm with you. So your second oyster, and I can see pink straight away there. So blue and pink. Now this is a brighter pink. I wouldn't say that this is that hot sort of fuchsia pink. This is just a shade down from that. So this is that nicer, brighter, almost like a Barbie pink. Then moving on to your third oyster. Oh, quite a nice louder pop with that one. And there is your mother of pearl. Okay, so in here we have a squidge. You have a TARDIS blue. And there's no more in that one. So you have a TARDIS blue with this one. Actually, it's more like a darker Pepsi blue, sort of in between the Pepsi, oh, Runaways, in between the Pepsi and the TARDIS blue there. And then moving on to your last oyster, which again is your mystery oyster. Lighter pop there. And there's no pearls on that side there. And I can see actually straight away we have a darker pearl here. So if we pop him out for you and then have a squidge here, and he looks like he is a darker silver there, Stella. And there's no more in that one. Okay, let me dry this up for you here. What do you think to this? You've got twinning brighter, deeper icy blues, a bright pink, a dark Pepsi blue, and a silver. Stella, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. I'll need to know which ones you'd like where. As you know, if you're not happy, we can swap the colours for you. And if you'd like some time to think about it, you can take a screenshot and then email me your colour choices if you would prefer to. Icy blue number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Icy blue number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Brighter pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Your Pepsi blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And your silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. Abby, you're very welcome. What do you think, Stella? What would you like to do? I'm just going to hold that up again for you, my lovely. Can we swap the pink and the icy blues and the grey for it's pink icy, so we want to keep the blue. Okay, let's just flatten that down a little bit. So keep the blue. So 4 pearls we're adding in. So we would like a bright white. So I'm going to say that's a snow white there. Bright angel. Okay. I'm going to get the colours and I'll go back and write them on. Bright white, bright gold, bright gold, midnight blue. I'm going to show you the closest I've got to midnight blue. Possibly that one there. Now this is the darkest blue I've got at the moment, so I'll show you and you can let me know what you think. Not a green fan at all. What's your lucky colour? Go for your lucky colour, or the colour that makes you happy, because it's called the lucky charm. So go for something that makes you happy, if that makes sense. Now, are those colours there okay? So that's the darkest blue I've got at the moment. So it's not quite a midnight blue, but it is darker than a TARDIS blue. So it's sort of in between the two colours. If not, there will be a weight on the midnight blues. I'm just going to write down the other ones because hopefully those colours are okay. So we're going to have the bridal white, the snow white on the angel. We're going to have the gold on the rainbow, and you'd like the midnight blue on the worded disc. No, we've got another colour to add in. We've swapped out 4, so we have got another colour to add in, but I was just waiting to see, Stella, what colour you would like. Like I said, I would, because it's called the lucky charm, I would personally go for something that makes you happy or is your lucky colour or anything like that. Because if you're not a fan of, I know green is the theme, isn't it? But if you're not a fan of green, then you don't have to have green. Can you have the spare on a lobster, please? And you'll have the bright purple for the charm. Perfect. So bright purple. Let me grab one of these purples for you, and you can let me know what you think to this one. Would you be happy with that purple? No, don't be silly, Samantha. It's absolutely fine. So if you're okay with that purple, so I'm just going to write down that you'd like the purple on there and invoice for the loose one on a lobster fitting. Yes, that's lovely. Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to bring you back up again. So I've got everything written down. I'm just going to go through just to confirm with you one more time. On the worded disc, you've got midnight blue. On the rainbow, you've got gold. On the angel, you've got white. And on the lucky charm, you've got that purple. You're going to be invoiced for the loose pearl on a lobster fitting. That will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. You'll also get sent tomorrow a 30% off code and a 15% off code for the website. You'll be able to use those straight away, or you can hold on to it because they don't have an expiry date. Stella, I hope you're happy with that there. Thank you for the donations with your shells, and then that's safe up there for you. Do they, Joe? I mean, blues and purples, they're very close together on the colour scale, aren't they? So yeah, some blues are, and some purples are just on the cusp there. It will go on your purple bracelet of charms. Oh no, you're very, very welcome. I'd love to see a photo of a purple bracelet of charms. Love that. Thank you very much, Aaron. Thank you. Right, up next today is Tanya Mahon. Tanya, are you here? I'm sorry if it's Tanya. Tanya or Tanya. I have somebody in the family who prefers it to be Tanya, and then I know somebody who prefers Tanya, so I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. But hello, you're here. Hello, hello, hello. So you have got 2 number picks altogether. What 2 numbers would you like? Yes, I do, Calvin. So we've got a baby charm section on the website. So you've got pink footprints, blue footprints. You've got like baby feet with different colours or just the plain silver. We've got the pendants with the mother and daughter, just the mother. You've got, there's basically lots of, so if you go onto the family section on the website under pendants, or the baby section under charms, or even the family section under charms, you should be able to find lots of items linking to that sort of theme. To fit on a Pandora bracelet, that's absolutely fine. If you pick the hoop fitting, when it gives you the option of what fitting you prefer on the charm, then that will fit on the Pandora bracelet. Tanya, can you have the numbers 44 and 20? So number 44 is this one, and then number 20 is, number 20 is this one here. Okay, so let's bring you across, my lovely. So number 20, and then 44's at the back here. So number 20, you have a 5% off code for the website. So that's 5% off. And then number 44 is also a percentage off, and you have 15% off, which means you have a 20% off code altogether, because I'll pop these together for you. So a 20% off code for you, Tanya, my lovely. So that will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. Again, you can use that straight away, or you can hold on to it because it won't have an expiry date on there. So I hope you're happy with that. Regarding your oyster openings, you've got two oysters altogether. What 2 oysters would you like, or would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Remember, guys, at the end, for those people who haven't been here, we will pick their numbers for them. Obviously we won't open the orders, but we'll pick the numbers, because the number board will be coming down after today, because it's only up for the St. Patrick's Day live. So you guys will pick the numbers for them, but I will call them again just to see. Can we have Mystery donate the shells? Of course you can. Oh, dropped one. So number 1 and number 2, is there certain colours that you're hoping for, my lovely? Let me get them open for you. 1 and 2. And let's go down. So mystery oyster number 1. You have a lighter pop there. And there is your mother of pearl. Happy with any colours? Okay, now we can see a little bit of a peeper in there. You have a darker pearl there. There's no more in that one. So your first oyster has given you quite a larger pearl as well. He is a dark gunmetal grey, almost black, that one. Very, almost a pure black, very, very close, but I'm going to say he's a darker gunmetal grey. And then moving on to your second oyster, we have a lighter pop there. There is your mother of pearl. And then if we have a squidge in, both 2 twinning runaways there. So you are twinning. And you're twinning with 2 different shades of chocolate pearls. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so if I dry these up for you as well. You've got a darker and a lighter chocolate twin, and then a larger, darker gunmetal grey as well. Now, Tanya, what do you think to these? They are all slightly different, so if you would like to swap them to have matching, you can do, or if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which ones you'd like on the jewellery. So if I run them through the board, your lighter chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The darker chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the darker gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. Oh, I thought he was going to be a 9. He's not a 9, he is an 8.5. I thought so close to 9 then. Now, what do you think to these? It does. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say yes, I can. But with the chocolates, I'm going to swap them off the live if it's okay with you. And that's just because I've got so many different shades of chocolate and I don't keep the chocolates next to me just because I have so many different shades. So if it's okay with you, I'll swap them off the live. But I can definitely match it. There's not going to be a waste. I'm very, like 100% I'm going to be able to match it. It's just I don't have it here. Is that fine? Perfect. So let me just double check. So we're going to swap darker chocolate to match lighter chocolate. And then we're going to have the lighter chocolates on the jewellery. And then you wanted the larger one on a lobster fitting. On a lobster. Perfect. I've got that down for you. Oh, bless you, Tanya. Bless you. Well, thank you for believing. But no, that's definitely not a waste. It can definitely get swapped for you. Let me pop this on here. Now, I'll send you that invoice tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. I'll also send you your money off codes to the email address as well. So thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. That's safe up there for you. No, you're very, very welcome. Oh. Right, up next today is Deborah Ingham. Deborah, are you here? Deborah, hello. So let's go across the number board. Deborah, you've got one number to pick here. So what number would you like? And would you like, oh, I keep going to ask, what would you like to keep or would you like to donate the shells? Deborah, what number would you like? Number 50. Number 50 is this one down. Oh, hang on, just flip that over. There we go. So number 50 is this one down here. So let's bring you across here. This is number 50. So I quite like these little parcels, you know. All the stickers are stuck on quite wonkily, but apart from that, I really like them. Now you have got a percentage off the website. You have got 15% off the website there, Deborah, which means in the future, if you would like to, order again, you'll have a 15% off code that you can use. That will get sent across for you tomorrow. It goes to the email address that's on the order form. I hope you're happy with that. Just going to bring you back up here. So with your order, you have 2 oyster openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Oh, there's no sweetener in it. Oh. Sorry about that, everyone. I just realised I was on camera. Sorry. There's no sweetener in the tea. Oh. So, Mystery Oysters donate the shells. So, number 1 and number 2. Let me get these open. Deborah, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Oh. So, let's go down. Mystery Oyster number 1. Tell him off. No, he brought me the tea. What I did say though was, there's no sweetener in the tea. Please can you run some out and a spoon to stir? Because otherwise, bless him, he'd bring the sweetener. But then I wouldn't taste the sweetener until I was at the bottom of the tea. Oh, bless him. He is good though. He makes me tea, doesn't he? And brings it out. So he is lovely. Right. Sorry there, Deborah. So oyster number 1 and a dark purple would be nice. Okay. Oh, here he comes. Let's get this open. So oyster number 1. There's your mother of pearl. Thank you, Bub. Have you seen your nose?
Maybe we bit me earlier.
Yeah, have you seen it?
No.
It's got the mark on it. Oh no! I'm so sorry.
It's fine. Probably not. My wife bit me.
Sorry, Bab. Thank you for the sweetener. Right, so you have got Twinning and Runaways Twinning Icy Blues. And there's no more in that one. Let me show you these. So let me explain what just happened there. So basically earlier, I went to give Aaron a kiss on the nose, and then I decided I was going to give him a little like nip on the nose, but he pushed his nose in as I nipped. So it meant that I nipped his nose properly rather than just like it was like a little nibble on his nose. So I've just seen he's got a little mark and now I feel bad. Oh no. Right, sorry, Deborah, you've got 2 tonal icy blues here. So darker and then lighter blues as you go around. And then blue number 2 has almost got like these darker spots here. So lighter, and then he's got these darker spots. Can you see that there? How cool is that? So darker spots on him. Twinning Icy Blues. And then Deborah, moving on to Mystery Oyster number 2. Quite a nice deeper pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. So in here you are twinning. Oh, they're all runners today. Twinning for a second time. And they're just slightly different shades. You are twinning with blush pink pearls here. One is slightly darker than the other. Although the darker one is a gorgeous pink. That's quite an unusual pink. I don't know. I'm just answering and preempting any questions. I don't know if I have a pink to match that darker pink, because that is quite an unusual shade. I know it's not far off this one, but yeah, I don't know if I've got one to match that. However, you've got 2 two-tonal icy blues and twinning pinks, one darker, one lighter. What do you think to these? Now, Deborah, if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which ones you'd like on the jewellery. And as you know, if you're not happy, we can swap them. Icy blue with the spots is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8.5. Icy blue number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. The lighter pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And the darker pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5 as well. What do you think? Darker purples, I do indeed. Do you mean like a Cadbury purple? Or the deep dark purple? I've grabbed deep dark purple here. Let me just see if I can make a matching pair. Oh, I don't know if I could. Let's have a look there. Okay, so I don't have a matching pair in the deep dark purples. In the Cadbury purples I would do. On that one. Okay, so if you have a look at these here. Nope. What do you think to those? And then if so, is it the purples that you'd like on the jewellery? Just going to take the pinks and pop them in the swap pot. Purples on the jewellery and they're perfect. Perfect. Okay, so let me just pop these in here for you. And I'm just going to write that down as well. So Deborah, I hope you're happy with that. You'll get emailed tomorrow with the code for the website. And again, you can use it straight away or you can hold on to it. It doesn't have an expiry. Deborah, I hope you're happy with everything there. Thank you for the donations with your shells. And that's safe at there for you. Okay, up next today is Angela Sylvester. Angela, are you here? Angela Sylvester, are you? Angela, hello. Angela, you have got 2 picks today. What 2 numbers would you like, my lovely? Still lots of numbers to choose from. I know we've got 2 people, I think, to add back in for you guys to pick their numbers for them. So there's lots to choose from here. But Angela, for now, the choice is yours. Oh gosh, I'm in one of those moods, dearie me. Right, so what do you think, my lovely? Number 3 and number 48. So number 3 is that one. And number ow! Oh, my earring got caught on my collar. Oh, no I can't. There we go. I moved my head way too quickly then. And number 48. Okay, so let's go across. So number 3 and number 48. Let's get these open. And you have a percentage off the website. You have a 10% off code for the website there. And then number 48. And you have another 10% off code for the website, which means, Angela, you have got 20% off the website, my lovely. So that will get sent over in a code for you tomorrow. And if you would like to use that straight away, you can do. Or you can hold on to it because it doesn't have an expiry, so you can use it in the future if you would like to order again. I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. I'm going to bring you back up here, and you have got one oyster opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? You're very welcome, Angela. Mystery and donate. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Okay, so got him open. Let's go down. Mystery oyster. Oh, that's just a piece of shell at the back there. So let's get him open. And oh, 2 runaways running backwards there. There is your mother of pearl. I'm just going to take that piece of shell off from the back so you can see. Just a piece of shell there. And then let me have, oh, you have 3 pearls. I'm just going to have a squidge. Your son has requested a blurple. Well, you are quadding. Angela, you have got 4 pearls in the 1 oyster there. Now, I know you said your son's hoping for a blurple. We don't have a blurple here. Let's go through the colours which we do have, and then if you would like to, we can swap them. You have a bright icy blue, a Cadbury purple, oh, a 2-tonal sunshine and lemon yellow, and a coral. Eek! Love that. So, icy blue, purple, sunshine yellow, 2-tonal with lemon, and a coral. What do you think to these, Angela? If you're not happy, we can swap them. If you are happy, that's perfect. One of these can go onto your jewellery. Of course, all the pearls are yours. It's just which one I need to know to go onto the jewellery. If I run them through the board, your brighter icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. The purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He is a 6.5. The 2-tonal yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And then the coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5 as well. Don't click on that link, guys. Angela, what do you think? Just going to bring you back up there. Sorry, I think because I've got the lag on the comments as well. Yeah, Sophia, swap yellow for a Blurple. Of course you can. Which colour would you like to go onto the jewellery? Yeah, because I've got the lag on my comments as well, I just don't want to rush people. But I'm very aware that I'll sit there in silence. So yeah, I've got to find a happy medium. So you've got Bright Icy Blue, Cadbury Purple, Blurple, which we've just swapped in for you, and your Coral. Which one would you like on the jewellery? Now, after Angela here, we are going to be calling the two people who weren't here earlier. And if they're still not here, then you guys will pick their numbers for you off the board. And then if you would like to, we can open up all of the numbers on the board, because they need to be opened anyway so I can get the jewellery back out of them. So if you'd like to see what was in where, we can do that. If not, that's fine, I can do it off of the live. Blurple as, oh, I love that, Angela. Well, I hope you and your son will be happy with everything there. Let me write down Blurple on there, and let's pop your other pearls in here as well for you. Your code will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. Angela, thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells, and I do hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. And that's up there for you. No, Angela, you're very, very welcome. Okay, so I'm looking for Jutta Learman. Jutta, are you here? I'll call both people actually. Jutta or Joe Holman, are you here? So how this is going to work, guys, is it's going to be the first 4 numbers that I see, and we are going to open these for these people. Perfect, Emma. So let's do Joe's opening because Joe is here. So if you take the timestamp, Emma, hopefully she can watch it back, bless her. So Joe would like numbers 4 and 32, mystery, keep the shells. So let's go across to the numbers first. So number 4 is this one. Number 32, did we say? Yeah, is, oh, this one. And let's go straight down to open those up. So your number 4 is 5% off. So you have a 5% off code for the website, Joe. And then number 32 and you have a different item of jewellery. Now this is a anklet. Okay, so it comes with an oyster opening as well, and this anklet has got 4 4-leaf clovers on it. So let me just get it focused on one and then I'll show you the whole anklet. So you can see the 4-leaf clover with this one is hollow on 2 sides, but then 2 sides have got zircon crystals in. So it's slightly different to our charm design. And then it's got the 4 on there. So this is an anklet. I think it's 9 to 10 inches, but I'll have to double check that. And this does come with 1 oyster opening, which will be where the pearl can then go in between, so in the centre there. So I hope, Joe, you're happy with that when you watch this back as well. So 5% off, which will get sent across in an email for to Emma, and Emma can pass it on, and then that anklet as well. So that means you've got 2 oyster openings altogether. So 2 oysters altogether. Mystery oysters keep the shells. 1 and 2. Emma, are you going to decide the colours today, or are we going to email the colours choices across once Joe's watched the opening back? There's 1 and 2. So let's go down. Oyster number 1. You have a softer pop there. Opened up beautifully with this one. There's your mother of pearl. 1 runaway. However, I can see that you are quadding with your first oyster there. There's no more in that one. List of colours. Oh, bless you. Okay, so quadding with your first oyster. Let me just dry this up. And you have a icy blue, a pastel yellow, a coral, and a Cadbury purple. And then moving on to oyster number 2. Double pop with that one there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And if we have a squidge in here, you are twinning as well. So quadding and twinning, Joe. And again, there's no more in that one. Twinning with blush pinks here. Now, Emma, what do you think she'll think to these? So I'll need to know which colour goes on the item of jewellery, and then which colour would go on that anklet that came out of from the lucky board as well. Icy blue, pastel yellow, coral, darker Cadbury purple, twinning blush pinks. What do you think? If I run them through the board for you, the icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the purple's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Blush pink number 1's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Blush pink number 2's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. Okay, what do we think, Emma? Angela, the purple on a hoop fitting. Angela, I've got that down for you. The invoice will get sent across tomorrow for you. Not a problem. Can we swap the pinks for dark purple and sea green? And dark purple on the charm green on the anklet. Okay. Have a look at that purple and green that I've added there and see if those shades will be okay for her. So purple on the charm and anklet would be green if she's happy. Let's pop the name on the shells as well. Are those shades okay there for her, Emma? Perfect, perfect. Okay, so I'll be emailing the code across to you tomorrow, Emma, and then obviously you can pass it on. Joe, if you watch this back, I hope you're happy with everything there, and I hope you'll both be happy with everything once it arrives as well. I've wrapped up the shells, and there we go, that's your item safe on there for you. And then that's up there as well. Perfect. Now I haven't seen Jutta, so the way this is going to work is Jutta has 4 numbers. So basically the first 4 numbers that I see are going to be Jutta's. Oh, bless you, Emma, you're very, very welcome. So let's go across to the number board, and yeah, first 4 numbers that I see, go, 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 that are obviously available. This is the fairest way I think I can do it, and then we can see. Oh, Amy says number 42. Yep, number 42 is available. Anna says number 46. Yep, that's available. And then Bronnie says number 36 and 12. Okay, there we go, 36 and 12. So Jutta has got number 42. Number 46. Number 36 is this one over here. I don't know if you can see that, but there's number 36 and number 12. Okay, so just so when we watch this back, my lovely, that was the fairest way I could do that there. We will all open up the other ones in a moment, guys. I'll be quick about opening them. Right, so Jutta, your number 12. And we have a 15% off code, number 46. You have a 5% off code, number 36. We have a 10% off code, and then number 42. Oh, and we have a 5% off code. So we've got 15, 20, 30, 35% altogether. Now, as we can only go up to 30%, I'll be emailing you, Jutta, my lovely. And whenever you're ready, just let me know how you'd like these together. So you can have a 30 and a 5, or you can have a 15 and a 20. It's completely up to you. So I hope you're happy with all of those. Then let me just pop these in on Jutta's, and then I can email her tomorrow. Perfect. So then what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to bring this forward. Whoop. Let's just bring everything forward. Okay, so on this string, see, look how pretty these are. We have numbers 18, we have number 45, and we have number 54. So 54 is a item of jewellery straight away there. And this is, we saw this charm earlier. This is the 4-leaf clover charm. It's got the 2 hollow leaves and the 2 dotted leaves. This is slightly different. We saw the CZ crystal in the anklet. This has got the dotted leaves and then the hollow sides there. So that was that one. Number 45. That's got a 15% off. Number 18 has got a 10% off. And then we're going to go for the next one. Actually, should we just get all these off first? That'll be a lot quicker, won't it? I'm just trying to think of if is there any other types of jewellery in there. Obviously there's more jewellery in there, but I don't know, I can't remember if it was just the 3 different types I did or if I added, oh no I did, I think I added it's 3 or 4. We'll find out in a second, won't we? Almost there. Okay, that one's a heavy line. Bet there's jewellery in that one. Oh, dropped one, caught it, it's fine. And then, oh, I thought it was the last one, almost there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is the last one. Okay. So, let's get the little pot here, just so I can pop the percentages off in, otherwise they're going to go everywhere. Are we ready? So, number 58. And that is a 5% off. Number 39. And that is an item of jewellery. And that is the same charm we just saw. So the 4-leaf clover charm. It's not going to get, there we go. So that's then number 14. 5% off. Number 43, and we have 15% off. Number 61, oh, and that's 10% off. Number 25, and that is 10% off. Oh, knew I'd be clumsy. There we go. Oh, number 51. I'm knocking everything off now. Number 51, and that is 15% off. Number 5. Oh, and there we go. And that's another 15% off. Number 40. 10% off. Number 16. 5% off. Number 7. And we have an item of jewellery. Ding, ding, ding. We have the Lucky Charm. So again, we've seen this one today. And this one will be going on the website soon. So this is the Lucky Charm. Horseshoe, 4-leaf clover and the love heart. Number 34. And we have another item of jewellery. And that's the Lucky Charm again. It's the one I just showed you. So that's another Lucky Charm there. Number 53. And you have 15% off. Number 26. And we have 5% off. number 35, and we have a item of jewellery, and we have the anklet again. So this is the 4-leaf clover anklet. This is not on the website yet, but will be on the website soon. So 4-leaf clovers on this anklet. I don't know if anybody's seen, but I've actually popped a load of items in the coming soon section. So they will be available soon. Supporters do have access now. However, supporters, if you have seen it, I added more items to the coming soon section today. So they'll be available to supporters tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that, supporters, okay? And then we've got a new Potterhead section on the website as well. Okay, so that was the anklet. Number 47, 10% off. Number 41. That one didn't want to open. 10% off. Number 55, 5% off. Number 57, almost done actually. Oh, did it? Oh, I kind of want to show you the new item of jewellery that I'm trying to find. 10% off. 59, 5% off. 29, 5% off. Number 1, 5% off. 60, item of jewellery. Oh, this is another new item. This isn't even the one I was thinking of. So this one is a different one that I forgot I put in here. So 4 or 5 different items. Now this is a bracelet. This will be going on the website in either this black cord or the silver adjustable bracelets, and they're both adjustable. They both can change sizes. And this is the horseshoe bracelet. So if you can see, if I can get this focused. This is a larger horseshoe for, where's that piece of card? There we go, so that is the horseshoe. So your pearl actually hangs either side. I could do it so it hung from the horseshoe itself. That's completely your choice, but I'd actually pop it onto the side automatically. So yeah, this is already going on the website with the black cord or the option to have the silver adjustable cord. Silver adjustable bracelet, not cord. Okay, so that's the horseshoe bracelet. Moving on to number 37. Oh, this is the one this is another new item of jewellery. This is the one I was thinking of. So this is again not on the website yet. It will be on the website soon. And this is a pendant here. Again, another horseshoe design. However, let me get this focused. Sneak peek here. Look at this. So it's a horseshoe which is encrusted with zircon crystals. You've then got a overcoat of the rose gold colouring at the top here with the heart, and then your pearl is hanging from that heart, so it gets set in the centre. So your pearl sort of, as you can see, it would dangle, it can move around in the centre there. So heart at the top, horseshoe, and then pearl in the middle. Love that. So that one will be going on the website soon. We've got 4 more to do. So number 8 is 10% off. Number 38 is an item of jewellery, and that is the clover charm that we saw earlier. Number 21 is 15% off, and our last one, which is number 10, is 5% off. So quite a bit of jewellery, lots of percentage off codes there. Yeah, so those items of jewellery, they are sterling silver, yes. So obviously with the rose gold, it's not real rose gold. That is a sterling silver underneath, and it's just got like a colouring on top. But yes, it's 925 silver. all of those will be going on the website soon. The coming soon section, there's lots of new items in there, lots of anklets as well. It's that time of year where we get all our anklets in again. And like I said, supporters, you have access to that all now. A few items you'll get access to tomorrow. Yeah. We're going to be live again for our normal live tomorrow evening, live from around 8 p.m. tomorrow. Thank you all for joining us today. It kind of looks bare behind me now, doesn't it? Oh, thank you all for joining us today. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.